There's no way for me to please everyone in this situation. It's not gonna happen. I know that a lot of people are just complaining on my YouTube post about it. I know I'm complaining right now. I never complain. So we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with YouTube, because that's been a big deal lately. I know that you guys definitely want to hear about this on the YouTube side too. So here's the thing. I've been streaming on YouTube for the past 2 years, and I started with YouTube first, not Twitch. When I was at about 45 CCV, I had maybe 10 people that were coming to Twitch. It wasn't until I started getting clipped and doing things with Fillion.
Do you have any jokes? Wait, do you have any jokes? Come on,
Fillion.
Mom. What?
That's the joke.
Whenever, call you what?
That the channel really took off. And so as people came in, they came into YouTube a little bit, and then to Twitch as well. The amount of support, absolutely incredible. It was amazing, and I was dumbfounded by how much we were supported on Twitch. It was amazing. And I never really focused on Twitch. So when we started getting an outpouring of audience here on Twitch, I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't really know how to use the redeems. I don't know how to make things interesting for my chat, emotes and animated stuff. Like, it was over my head. And so I kind of had to learn it. I noticed as like the months progressed that YouTube was just not serving me and my lives. And I love my live streams. And I think it's awesome that people come and watch the VODs and everything too. But because I was doing such a mixed amount of content on YouTube, I was doing shorts, I was doing videos, and I was doing live streams. And I was hoping that YouTube would funnel me in and find like a niche audience for people that wanted to watch streams. And it was just so hard to do. And I think over the past year, it's been hard to justify live streaming on YouTube because we have not seen the same amount of growth on Twitch. And so I've been trying to change my strategy. And if you do the same thing over and over and over, nothing changes and you learn nothing. So we're changing things around, and we're gonna stop live streaming on YouTube for that reason. And I know a lot of my YouTube people have been complaining and saying things like, but Twitch is evil. Why would you stream on Twitch? I don't know how it's evil, man. Because as far as a streaming platform goes, YouTube doesn't do anything in terms of feeding me like new people, new eyeballs, and people who want to watch live streams. It's really hard. And on top of that, YouTube doesn't give the same kind of payout that Twitch does for ads. Twitch is just superior for streamers, for advertising. And then what was the other one? Oh, someone was saying, but YouTube is just better. And I was thinking to myself, how? Because in terms of user interaction and being able to do things interactively with your audience, Twitch has it down packed. Raids. Okay, so the raid system on YouTube is absolutely abysmal. Like, you can do, did you know that you can do raids on YouTube? Like, it's incredible that you can, but like YouTube doesn't give you a significant, it's very spotty. Raids are very, very hit or miss in terms of being able to spot them. Sometimes a crowd of people comes in and there's just no notification for it. Yeah, YouTube does have raids. They do. They do. YouTube does not care about streamers. They really don't. They really don't. They do not promote live streams. They don't care about the rating system. They don't care about the community. In terms of, rating is how you make friends. I was so intimidated to do rating on Twitch, but I was like, holy cow, like I can actually make friends this way. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So on top of the interactability, the emotes, the rating system is superior. The ads serve Twitch creators so much more than YouTube. I tell you, it is a pittance in comparison. And for the amount of time that we've been streaming, I'll be really, really transparent. We've been streaming on YouTube for 2 years, and last year, I think we had 45 CCV on average. Our current average on YouTube is 70 CCV. after an entire year, after all the clips. What? That's how much YouTube does for me as a streamer. Yeah, YouTube just never cared to begin with. Oh, I'm so pissed about, I want to talk about this too. Sometimes I'll run a game or something, or I'll have DMCA free music that's not related to whatever. Anybody, this is so frustrating. Anybody can come along and go to YouTube and go to your VOD and be like, I own this sound clip from this person's VOD. And then all of a sudden you're sharing revenue with someone who completely different. And if you want to get that changed, you have to go through hoops and processes just so that you don't share revenue with that person anymore. I know that people really want that for YouTube. They want me to upload VODs. But that's another thing too. It's the same deal as that I've been talking about right now. Anybody can come up to my video and say, I understand people not being able to pay to watch the streams. Totally fine. I am not requiring my audience to pay money. You don't have to do that. But like, it sucks because at the end of the day, like, I do need to make money in some form. And in a big way, I do it from the ads. And so for YouTube to like, they use AI bots. It's ridiculous. And so because of that, I can't do the VODs. But on top of that, Twitch will allow me to do copyrighted music to a degree. So as long as we split our audio on Twitch, I can play whatever music I want. And it's wonderful. And not only that, Twitch has VODs saved on Twitch for people that do want to watch VODs. Because I understand on YouTube how you guys are like, I really want to watch VODs though, mama. Twitch has them on the Twitch side for 2 months. So you can come back at any time to my VODs and watch them. All right? You want to rip the VODs? Rip the VODs. Do it. I understand that you don't want to pay money. I totally get it. But like that ad revenue does help me. I know that people are like, oh, but the ads, you don't have to get a subscription. You don't have to. And I know that some people don't have time to come to the live stream. If my VODs are available for 2 months, you can come back at any time and watch those VODs if like you're busy or whatever, on a vacation, whatever. Come back 2 months later and you're like, oh, mama played Oblivion, whatever it is. I'll watch the Oblivion stream.
I'm having the time of my life. I never felt like this before.
2 months. So that's really nice. I will still be posting content on YouTube. It's not like I'm gonna leave my channel dead on YouTube. I want to post like 6-minute clips and encourage YouTube to push me out so that they'll show me off to more people, because I would love that. If YouTube pushed my VODs for live streams, you better believe I'd be streaming more on YouTube. My comment section was so angry on YouTube. I was actually really surprised at all the negative comments where people were like, I will not do it. Twitch is evil. It's abysmal. Blah, blah, blah. Like, what is it? For people that are watching on YouTube, what is it about Twitch that has you guys in a tizzy about Twitch being so evil? Because no one was giving me like a reason. YouTube kind of fumbles all the time. I'm gonna be so real. Guys, what is up with YouTube banning ASMR streamers for like the wholesome affirmation content? The verbal affirmations that they do for ASMR. VTubers do it all the time, and it's not sexual at all. I've seen some really wholesome ASMR content, and YouTube goes over to them and demonetizes their entire channel. Their whole channel. Because of like the AI nonsense. They're like, this violates guidelines. And VTubers have been banned for like 8 months at a time, monetization-wise, for their YouTube channel. For myself, I have had way more support on Twitch. I understand that I can't show my hips. I know that VTubers do have more freedom in terms of clothing choice. That's fine. I don't mind adhering to that. So, in my opinion,
You are the
out of the
sweetest
two
little cutie pie.
platforms, I do prefer to stream on Twitch. but I still want to create content for YouTube for sure. So we're not stopping the YouTube channel. We are going to still make shorts. We're still going to make like short content highlights, basically funny moments from VODs. And we'll put that on YouTube for sure. But we will not be having any more lives unless it's like a debut kind of like this. So I've listed my reasons. You can watch VODs on Twitch. Twitch gives more money for ads. YouTube will not push me out to new viewership the same way. Shorts and other content have far more reach. And if I do ASMR stuff, then they can demonetize me for an unknown period of time, if not forever. There's no way for me to please everyone in this situation. It's not gonna happen. I know that a lot of people are just complaining on my YouTube post about it. I'm sorry. YouTube just does not benefit me the same way that Twitch does. I know I'm complaining right now. I never complain and rant this hard.
Emblem Marth, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
What happened? What did Emblem Marth do?
Emblem Marth beat Super Mario RPG with Geno and Bowser. Let's go!
That's what you focus on?
That's the most important thing anyone said in chat so far.